boy Cash, Kream Development, and welcome to another episode of Kream Access, and you take you behind the scenes with this bad boy of a GTR that you may remember from our previous video. It's a very, very exclusive and very famous car, very sentimental to us as well. We've given it a few makeovers over the course of the last few years with a very dear friend of ours, Rocky and founder of GTR Cartel, UK's biggest GTR car members club. Many of you saw how much hard work, time and dedication went into this car with myself, Chris, Amy and the rest of my staff. We worked tirelessly around the clock to get this car ready for Japfest. It was the UK's first top secret GTR. When I say top secret, I don't mean as in a secret, I mean the brand top secret in Japan. It's a very exclusive high-end body kit and tuning parts manufacturer. And this was the very first car in the UK to sport their full body kit. We got the car ready, we mixed it up with the other parts, including our own carbon fibre side running boards, an F1 rear diffuser, various kamikaze front wings, and we've done some custom modification work to the front bumper to get the whole thing to marry up and work together, and it did. It looked absolutely amazing. It blew everyone away, and it really, I'm not just saying it because we built the car, it really was an epic build, and the car looked amazing. Now, moving on, you may know that the car went to Vmax event not long ago. It ended quite tragically, unfortunately, but with a massive achievement. Rocky beat the record held by any GTR in the last 18 years Vmax has been running by topping 240 miles an hour in this car. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough runway left to slow the car down, and for that reason Rocky managed by the skin of his teeth to control the car somewhat, to get it through a couple of concrete barriers that were only 3 meters apart. He could have literally wrecked the car, just like the Porsche that went before him, totaled it, absolutely wrecked his Porsche. Rocky could have had the same fate, but luckily with some last minute clever thinking and a tap of the throttle and twitch of the steering wheel, he got the car sideways, got it through the barriers, clipping only the mirror. As you can see, it's slightly hanging off behind me, but all the damage sustained to the car was from the dust and gravel that he went off on. Front bumper is coming over from JM Imports, who have stripped the car, and I've just checked it mechanically to make sure there's no issues with it whatsoever, and thankfully the car is absolutely fine. It's got no issues, which means that we can get on and get this car ready for the next event, which is the 1st of October, GTR Cartel's very own meet at Santa Pod. So this is now another event and another deadline once again. Thank you very much, Rocky, for putting us under pressure to get the car ready once again for this event, which is only literally 7 days away. Stay tuned, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you in the next one. And there you have it, there is the damage. Bumper was removed by our friends at JM Imports. So I've gone over the car to make sure the car was mechanically sound, and thankfully it is. Absolutely no issues with the mechanical side of the car, engine, gearbox, or suspension whatsoever, which is great news, but not so great news for the front bumper. And as you can see, this is damage that it sustained, completely shot to bits. But thankfully, this is pretty much the bulk part of the damage. Okay, so upon closer inspection, I'll show you some of the damage the car sustained. Thankfully, structurally it's straight. But if you come down and have a look, you can see where the wings obviously being caught here. The bumper's probably come up where it's been smashed. But you can see, if you look down here, come around here, the bumper has torn the plastic straight out of the headlight, and that's where the stainless steel bolt actually threads into and bolts on. So it's torn the plastic completely out clean, leaving the wing completely undamaged. It could have gone the other way where the fiberglass could have broken off or whatever, but it hasn't. It stayed intact, which obviously shows how strong this fiberglass is. It's really good. So that doesn't leave us a lot of work. We can sort this out, no problem. We can strengthen that all back in, fiberglass it, strengthen it, glue it, do whatever needs to be done, and put the M6 thread back into the headlight so we can bolt it back on, repair the paintwork there, and paint the wings. Same damage on the other side, ripped it out again, clean. If you come around here, you can see where the A-pillar has been completely smashed down the bottom side here, along with the windscreen. The windscreen has been replaced, which is sorted now. But when that got smashed, at the same time the wing rail was completely smashed to pieces. It's come straight off, you saw it hanging off earlier. We've removed it and you can see where it's damaged the door. So that's taken a big hit, which means that we're going to have to obviously replace the door, repair the door should I say, and repaint it again and replace the weather strip. We come round here. At the same time it's got loads of scuffs and scratches along the driver's side of the door. That's from all the gravel that kicked up when the car went off. If you look round on this side, you can see that both side skirts, the top and the bottom, have been ripped completely off the car and caused a bit of damage in the shut over here, which needs to be repaired along with the quarter panel. That's just a bit of paintwork that needs to be sorted out. So I think quite simply put, we just need to repair the bits of damage on this side and paint the side of the car, which is not the end of the world. Okay, so told in today we're going to be getting the front end wrapped, as you can see, with this matte black, just to give it that illusion that it has a front bra on it. Not bra, as in bra, it's a car bra. For those that don't know what a car bra is, it's basically, it comes in like different materials, but usually it's like leather or PVC, right? Yeah. And it covers the whole front end of the car, and is designed to stop stone chips. So obviously with the event being only around the corner, which is Tuesday, today is Saturday, at the GTR car show meet at Santa Pod, it doesn't leave us enough time to get this car prepped and painted. So what we are going to do is have the front bumper fitted later on. It's already been offered on the car. Dave's done all the fabrication work required to get the old various kamikaze front bumper extensions that we modified and molded onto the previous bumper. We're going to get that, well, Dave's already got that molded onto the front bumpers now, so he's going to be in shortly to finish off the filler work on there, skim it in nicely, polish it up temporarily, just so we can get it wrapped with the black matte film, and yeah, so we can just slap it on the car. Bolt it all up nicely, so it's got all the brackets and all the rest of it on properly, so it's still got its strength and it's solid. The only difference will be that it won't be purple, it's going to be matte black for now. And once the event's done and out of the way, we get the car back and get it finished and painted. That is the plan of action.